Yeah, Gen AI opportunities, right? So we should really see what opportunities can I learn, can I get after learning all these skills, right? So we are learning everything. We're learning chat GPT, we are learning how to do image generation, how to do code generation, vibe coding, lot of things we have spoken so far. But what opportunities are there in market after you learn these skills? So that should be a question for everyone, right? So there is a role called prompt engineer. There is a role called ML engineer. There is a role called Gen A engineer. There are several roles, but of course, I restricted myself to very basic roles, very key roles. Okay, top key roles. There is also a AI research scientist. There is also a conversational AI developer, a content writer, a audio producer, a video producer, a graphic designer, a agent engineer, AI product manager, a ethics and policy specialist. Why few jobs are in red? Why few jobs are in green? Why some of jobs are in blue? What does red mean? So basically, whatever we highlighted in red, those requires some level of coding. Okay, so you cannot do take these roles unless you have a coding experience. If you are a core Python developer, you can of course target these roles of ML engineer, Gen A engineer, AI research scientist, and all. Whatever in green, what do you think? Green is all basic, but if you learn these green skills, you will be easily replaced by other people because that's easier for everyone to learn. Do you agree? On a workshop, if you are able to learn what prompt engineering is, on a workshop, if you are able to learn what AI video production is, what AI audio production is, right? Do you think that it is hard for other people to learn, right? So, if you are targeting these roles, whichever in green, then it's easier for you to learn. But on the same side, there is a huge competition because not only guys from IT, even people from non-IT are targeting these roles. Okay, now we don't need a person with the master degree to do audio video production. You all agree, guys, right? Anyone, a 10th grade student can do this audio and video just by learning prompt engineering, right? So that's the power. So if you are targeting these roles, whichever is in green, so which means that you can learn them easily, but of course you have a huge competition by which it might not help you for your survival for a longer period. Great. Then whatever in blue, right? That's actually for people who are in this workshop where it requires low code to no code. What we need to do is that we need to understand how every tool works. Okay, not just this chat GPT and all. How we can communicate with tools, how we can brainstorm ideas, how we can build workflows, right? So that's the role of AI engine engineer, and that's where you can leverage yourself. Okay, so you can check these tools like n8n make.com, and of course for this workshop we are going to cover a simple use case, a simple but a powerful use case on an agentic AI using n8n. Okay, but of course AI agent engineer is a role which is booming nowadays, right? Because it's also easier to learn, but it requires some patience to practice, some level of dedication to learn it completely, some level of idea on wide range of tools for us to excel at ourselves, and mainly this role is readily applicable in your job. You can just go ahead to your manager, talk about, I know this, I can do this for you. Okay, so this can readily adaptable, which is kind of safe and secure. You don't need to expose too much of data, right? And for AI agent engineer, which is in blue, we have huge demand. Also, there are less people who are targeting this. But ideally, if you are on top of it, if you excel this skill, this will really help you to drive along in this AI journey. Okay.